FDA is now giving full approval to the Pfizer vaccine. I'm Kelly Eckerman.
I'm Chris Ketzlar. Is off. 92 million Americans have received both doses of the Pfizer vaccine. KMBC 9's Michael Mahoney has more on what all of this could mean. Michael.
Well, Chris, full approval means its use could become even more widespread. It may also be used as a premise for some businesses and institutions to require vaccination in order to visit a workplace or go to a particular place. And it could increase the vaccination rates.
So hopefully this is, again, one more step to make sure that those people who are hesitant because of that one word of approval, this will push them over the edge to get it.
About 47% of Kansans are fully vaccinated, 44% in Missouri. Johnson County's vaccination rate is the highest in the metro. A top Kansas City area researcher, however, says the FDA approval may or may not provide the dramatic shift in vaccination rates that some are hoping for, but it's a step forward. A June poll by the Kaiser Family Foundation shows that if a vaccine is approved, 3 of 10 of the wait-and-see unvaccinated may then get the shot.
There is a segment of the population out there that we know has been waiting for this as part of their personal decision-making.
Thompson says however many more people get vaccinated, it's progress. The other dynamic may be on kids, the fact that people 11 or younger are not eligible for any vaccination. Dr. Joan Duvet of the Kansas Department of Health and the Environment.
Our children are also bearing the brunt of our hesitance to get vaccinated. We all need to do our part.
Now, some people expect this Pfizer FDA approval to prompt more businesses and others to require this proof of vaccination to work or to enter, now that Pfizer's COVID vaccine has now FDA full approval. Chris?
Michael, thank you. The FDA is still considering whether to give full use approval for other mRNA vaccines, the other one that is from Moderna.
And here are the other COVID headlines. Right now in Missouri, 13.3% of all tests are coming back positive. It's 10.3% in Kansas. Hospitalizations in unvaccinated people cost the U.S. health system $2.3 billion in June and July alone. The Kaiser Family Foundation says the average cost of a COVID-19 hospitalization is about $20,000. The Biden administration is asking the Supreme Court to leave its eviction moratorium in place. The moratorium was first issued in September of 2020, and it is still being challenged by landlord groups.
It is back to school for many kids in many Missouri districts, including the Kansas City, Missouri district.
And the Chiefs helped welcome back the Central Middle School students today. Superintendent Dr. Mark Bedell says it's important to let these students know the entire community is invested in their success.
It really sets a tone that there is advocacy in place for these students. So I'm really ecstatic about the partnership that we have with City Year, and of course the many partnerships that we have with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Dr. Bedell says there are plenty of safety precautions in place. The district had 2,300 students take part in summer school, with 1 student testing positive for COVID-19. Schools are already sending some students home over COVID concerns. The Olathe district reports in the first week of class, 76 students and 31 staff members tested positive for COVID-19. It's still unclear if the cases were transmitted in the summer or after school began. More than 180 students and staff are now in quarantine.
Another area school district is changing policy now, requiring students and staff to wear a mask. KMBC 9 News investigative reporter Matt Fleener spoke to the Tonganoxie district superintendent about their decision.
After 2 days of masks being optional, students and staff in Tonganoxie are wearing them again.
Like it or not, wearing masks keeps the kids in the classroom on a daily basis.
Superintendent Lauren Feldkamp made the decision Sunday night after 8 positive cases at the high school and 22 close contacts identified Sunday.
And of course, those numbers we know are going to continue to grow.
It comes after a masks optional stance to start the school year.
Yeah, my thoughts is it's up to the parents, you know.
Some in town not happy with the superintendent's decision.
He's doing probably what he thinks is best, but again, I think that's between the parents and the children.
And I think masks are a good thing just as a general precaution.
Others say the decision will help keep kids in school.
Just precautions, precautions, precautions.
This is, without a doubt, the best option for us to teach kids in the classroom face-to-face on a daily basis.
As of now, there's no scheduled special board meeting. The next board meeting, September 13th here in Tonganoxie. Matt Fleener, KMBC 9 News.
The school board president also sent a letter today asking for the community's cooperation.